everyone was pretty confident that this was going to be a Nugget series victory. It's going back to Miami 1-1. Josiah, do you feel differently, or is this just delaying the inevitable for the Heat?
Well, on the last episode of Out of Pocket, I pointed out that I think the Heat were like 13 for 39 in that game, tricked off a lot of open threes. You had just miserable performances from Caleb Martin and Strus. Strus came through. Helped me hit my pick'em. Really came through, got that pick'em in the first quarter, 12-piece. Did what he needed to do. Duncan Robinson looked like a man possessed. I saw a lot of the same situations with the Lakers series, right? Where Lakers had games they could have won, errors, tricking things off, end up getting swept. The Heat, I saw a lot of that in them, too, if they can make some shots. But then you had to deal with Joker dropping a 41-piece, all that stuff going on. And at the end of the day, Jamal Murray makes that shot. We're obviously having a different conversation, different show right now. But we got another check coming. We got at least 5. We thought it was going to be 4. We had a check denied. I need 6. We can get to 7. Then we're celebrating.
Angie's List is now Angie, your home for everything home. Angie doesn't just get your home projects done. Angie gets them done well. With 20-plus years of experience combined with new tools to simplify the process, Angie makes completing home projects easy. My wife and I own our house. We definitely have the home improvement bug. Been doing a lot of work on the house lately, and I will for sure be using Angie because instead of calling around, getting quotes from all these different places, like we just had turf put in the backyard, it took me 3 weeks just to get the quotes. We can pop our zip code and the project we want done into Angie, and boom, we got the quotes for the different contractors who can do the work right there.
With over 220,000 pros in our network, Angie makes it easy to research, compare, and hire pros to ensure a job well done.
Angie can help you get the best price for your project. Angie has projects that are priced up front and clearly lays out the cost before you buy. Angie has cost guides that will tell you what others have paid for similar projects, both nationally and in your area as well. With Angie, you can request quotes from multiple pros in just a few taps.
The pros in our network are locally based. The pros have been rated and reviewed by others in your area who have actually used their services.
In just a few taps in the Angie app or clicks on the website, you can have Angie tackle your home service project from start to finish, or you can research and connect with local pros for your specific project. Download the free Angie mobile app today or visit Angie.com. That's ANGI.com. Tyler, how about you? I mean, we were talking about it off air, but the Heat goes 17 of 35 from 3 to get a 3-point win. That kind of feels like it might be about what it takes, but they've also been fighting off this regression to the mean for the whole playoffs. So are they going to be able to keep this rolling? What do you think?
I mean, I was surprised at how many people thought that, this was just going to be, the Nuggets just steamrolling this squad. I do have the Nuggets winning. Nuggets and 6 was my pick the whole time. And, like Josiah pointed out, they stunk it up from behind 3 last in game 1. They were 13 for 39, way better shooting this game. I still do not think they're going to win this series because I think my big takeaway here is you have to win those minutes when Gabe Vincent is on the bench. And I don't know how the fuck that is a true statement for a championship team. You know what I mean? Because they went on that run when Gabe sat down and it got buried by 15. And if they got to get their stuff together on that end, but yeah, the Heat going to put up a fight, man. I think it's going to be another split when they go back to Miami. I think it's going to be Denver's going to get 1, Miami's going to get 1, and I think they're going to go back to Denver, and that's probably going to how the rest goes, but.
I mean, this is the game that they were going to win. You know what I mean? If they lost this game, they're only going to win 1 in Miami probably. They go down 3-1. There's no way they have a chance. So they came out there and fought like the series depended on it. And it did, you know what I mean? So, but it took them, like you said, shooting, was it above 50% from the three-point line?
Yeah.
Not missing a fourth quarter shot until, 3 or 4 minutes? I think they missed 1 in the first 9 minutes of the fourth quarter. That's a lot to expect to, repeat and to get another game. So we'll see. I think it's going to be 6. I think they're good enough to get, 2 wins. But this was a game they was going to win if they was going to win one, it seemed like. So, hey. But like Josiah said, I hope it goes 7, man. This is fun basketball.
Yeah.
I want 7 of these things, man. I have no dog in the race. I just want good basketball, guys, as much as I can. I want them to go to overtime. I was hoping he did that shot just for the vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you've got a flight to catch. So I know part of you was holding your breath that Jamal didn't hit that shot.
Hey, man. Was paying for the flight. You know what I mean? Daddy got to work, baby.
True. I guess I want to ask you guys. So I've been so impressed that Denver sort of exercised their demons is maybe a little heavy-handed, but they've just looked so much more confident. They've learned from their past playoff mistakes from years past. especially like in that Lakers series. I do wonder if this series with the Heat, they kind of go into the locker room like, oh, fuck. And then if they drop that next one in Miami, do they start to get tight? Like, does Denver start to get a little rattled? And I don't know if they're going to come unglued, but if they lose back-to-back and now all of a sudden they're down in the series, do we see cracks start to form in this Denver team?
I mean, look, like Steph Curry in that 73-9 Warriors showed us, anybody can be gotten to when you have a James on the roster. He got James Butler, playoff Hemi, whatever you want to call him. So I think, look, that now that there's no pressure, obviously, for the Nuggets, but now going back to Miami, that he can take game 3, take that 2-1 lead. Now the chicks will get a little bit tightened up and clamped up. But I think this Nuggets squad, you expect a better performance out of MPJ. You need to get that booster shot. You know what I'm saying? If he wouldn't have been circumventing the vax for so long, jumpers might be going in right now. But I think with that squad, but shout out to Spo making the big adjustment, starting Kevin Wesley Love. K.
Yep.
And I've been doing K Love's parlays and or the pick'ems always going low because he never performs. He went high tonight. He disappointed me, betrayed me, lost me $10, but got the dub, got me a bigger bag. So shout out to K Love.
A Bruin betrayal for you, Josiah?
Look, the numbers weren't hitting. The numbers were not telling me. He was coming playing those 10 to 12 minutes, not really getting a lot of rebounds, assists, and all that. But came through tonight. They got the dub.
What was interesting, the Nuggets looked tired. It wasn't the Heat. The Heat was, on 10. The Nuggets looked tired in moments, and that's odd, being that they had the longest rest. But, yeah, I mean, Spo had them boys ready to play when, he knew what time it was.
Did you guys enjoy, actually, I should say, how much did you enjoy Duncan Robinson going stank face Duncan Robinson after stepping up?
I love it every time
quarter.
he does it. Every time.
Tyler, is there a less threatening celebratory face than Duncan Robinson?
I think when dudes like that who look like they shouldn't be talking stuff are talking stuff, I think that is the best smack talk right there, right? Like I loved when he did the Hulk Hogan at TD Garden. Like I love it. I love it when dudes who don't look like they should be talking smack talk smack, and it's legitimate smack talk.
As a dude who doesn't look like he should talk shit and got once pulled from a Pee Wee football game for doing this Ray Lewis's squirrel dance after getting a sack, I can just say I love Duncan Robinson for this. All right, so
Zach Schwartz's parents, we require video. I know that there's video somewhere.
My dad was the assistant. It was like, why are you on the bench? And I was like, he yelled at me. He's like, just go back in. Don't do it the next time.
I did the squirrel dance, Dad.
Yeah.
Is Tyler Herro playing next game too? Is he back
Supposedly.
next game?
That's the rumor. Do you think that changes? He had a broken hand, injured hand.
Yeah,
how effective is he going to be shooting a basketball?
I'm tired of just seeing that man in bucket hats. That's all. Get that man in the jersey.
I'm a bucket fan. I'm a bucket hat fan. Come
but
on,
not
man.
for everybody. They're not bucket
They're
hats are not
not.
for
He's
everybody.
right.
You're a grown
Just
man in the
right.
finals. You can't be rocking a bucket hat. Wear a do-rag if you really want to express yourself. But who knows how good? I mean, look, missing multiple series, how good he's going to be. I'm sure the Heat, if they had their way, would love to kind of get him in, ease his way in. But it's the finals. So if the rest of the squad got to step up, but Caleb Martin keep tripping, hey, you already know. Come sit next to UD.
I mean, Herro's 24 game, and he's a dog too. He ain't scared of nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So I think it makes a difference. I mean, he might not be the same player he was, but I mean, that's a guy you got to watch out for. You know what I mean?
And the Heat are not a team at all you have to worry about. Oh, is he going to mess up the chemistry just coming in so late in the postseason? No. Another weapon for the Heat is another weapon for the Heat. It's going to be a seamless adjustment if they get Herro back.
Obviously a lot of talk about the Heat wanting to limit Jokic to just being a scorer. They give up 40 points, but he only had 4 assists. They were all pretty assists, insane, catching the ball behind his head and dropping it off. But do you think they were successful in keeping him from facilitating 90 points of offense through both himself and his teammates? And is that sustainable, or is this going to be sort of the Rhea? What do you think, Josiah?
They got the dub, so whatever they did, he could have dropped 100 if they won by 3. I'm just saying, it's not sustainable, but whatever you got to do from game to game, like even that Kevin Love move for game 3, they may try that again. Mike Malone will get back through. He'll have some adjustments to make, but it's just going to be a game of cat and mouse all series. But I think for all of us who enjoy good basketball, everybody who was expecting a sweep, to see the Heat come out there and grab this game, especially after almost tricking it a couple times, Like, we're excited for game 3 now. We'll continue watching. Casual fans, we're not watching anyway, so we'll alert our casual friends to pull up.
It's 1-1 casuals.
It's actually entertaining basketball. You can come through and watch.
Good
Don't worry.
basketball.
I know LeBron's not there. I know the Celtics aren't there, but these are actually 2 good basketball teams, so come on through.